Welcome to the Brainport dimmed village. It's 2070. Due to its different pandemics and a decline in newborn, the population has declined from 17 to 6 million people in the Netherlands. Strict regulations on fossil fuels and barely progress in the sustainable energy supply created a huge shortage on energy. Because people don't use fossil fuels anymore, the climate problems are finally solved. Our main problem nowadays is the lack of energy, which resulted in limited and high-cost transportation. The effect is that products such as food and building materials should be produced locally as much as possible. Nature should be used to the max. People have to use as less energy as they can because of the scarcity of available energy. At the time that the energy prices went up, people lived very individual. Having family and friends close by became more important in this shared economy. As mentioned, people in the Brainport dimmed village have to use nature to the max to keep their living standards as they were before. The inhabitants live in clusters around the area connected by the former slow traffic route, which now consists out of a large cycle track where all transportation runs through. Most of the lighting has been shut off already for years, so people produce glow-in-the-dark plants and files to make sure it is lit. The clusters are surrounded by a production landscape that provides the area with food and materials. Around the Brainport station, a small town arose some years ago. In this place, all the people living in the clusters come together to trade and to go to work. The trains are still going, so there is still a connection, although it is expensive. It's faster and cheaper to go to different places by bike. The fast bike lane has a roof nowadays, so people can bike without getting wet from the rain. The bike and e-bike are the most important transportation vehicles there are. Each cluster consists out of several earthships that flow into the landscape and provide a low-cost, energy-sustainable living condition. Each cluster has a large community greenhouse in which food can be produced. The greenhouse also provides warmth for the earthships and functions as a community centre. Homes in Brainport Dim Village are built according to the Earthship architecture principle. All homes are designed to be as energy efficient as possible. This has been achieved, among other things, by the design. The houses are back-to-back, built into the ground, and optimally located in relation to the sun. The ground runs over the houses, so that we can use the ground as insulation material, and that the houses disappear into the landscape. The large overhang also ensures that the low sun is brought in the winter, but the summer sun is kept out. The buildings are made with all kinds of reused materials, like wood, glass bottles, and old car fires. The homes are equipped with sensors that recognise patterns, and energy consumption can be adjusted accordingly. This all results in a low-energy, productive, smart and shared Brainport dimmed village.